Divas, how are you? It's your girl Grace, aka Facequizite here, and today we're doing something slightly different, you know. What we're doing today is just chatting, you know, we're going to talk to each other as sisters. I have been thinking for a while that I wanted to kind of vlog, but my vlog would sometimes be in front of my camera here, or it would be while I'm out and about, maybe in the car or something. But you know, I live in the UK and there are laws, divas. There are laws, so you can't talk and talk on the phone and drive, or you know, it's, yeah, I think it's a fine of maybe 600 to 1,000. I don't know, but I'm not about to pay, okay? But yeah, so I mean, I'll still probably do something in the car because, you know, if when my sons are in the house, I need to get out. There's no way that I can vlog whilst they're, you know, just really, it's not really vlogging like that. It's just really talking to you. I guess if that's vlogging, then I guess that's what it is. But yeah, I've decided to incorporate that into my channel and, you know, just talk to my sisters, especially my younger sisters, right? My younger sisters out there that are, you know, not just the younger ones, but I guess what I'm saying today might appeal more to the young guns. Is that how you say it? I don't know, but yeah, I just wanted to talk to my sisters, okay? And the issue that I wanted to address today was the issue of being a lady. This is going to be very brief. I am not perfect myself, let me just make that clear, and I don't claim to be. You know, I have flaws, lots and lots and lots of flaws. Just ask my husband. But he loves me regardless. He ain't got a choice, he's stuck with me and I'm stuck with him. But anywho, yeah, being a lady, and everything I say is my perspective, so please don't be offended if it comes across in a way that you don't like. It's just my perspective. It's just me talking to you as my sisters. Take what you want from it. If you don't and you feel like you want to bounce, that's okay too, divas, okay? No offense taken, no offense intended, and none taken over here. But yeah, I just want to talk quickly about, you know, being a lady, you know, just give a bit of advice. I mean, I should know. I have been in this world for, I don't like telling my age, okay, because one is too fabulous to disclose one's age. But hey, if Wendy can tell people her age, I don't see why I can't. I'm fabulous and 46. Hey! So I feel like I'm in a position to talk to my younger ones because I feel like I've got a bit of experience. I've also been married for 23 years this year, next month, August. So I've got a bit of experience in that as well. So I feel like, you know, I can, you know, talk to you a little bit, maybe give a little bit of advice. But like I said, it's just my opinion. Yeah, so, you know, just take from it what you can. Being a lady, acting like a lady, especially in regards to men. Now I know someone's about to be blessed because I didn't have this cough before and all of a sudden I'm coughing. So somebody doesn't want this to happen, but best believe it's happening. Okay, so yes, let's Ojuloroa. The talking is in the eye. Right, basically what I'm trying to say, divas, is that let's get serious. Oh my god, yes, this is happening. I don't know why I'm coughing. I didn't have a cough before. Now all of a sudden I'm coughing. Somebody doesn't want this to happen, but it's gonna happen. Yeah, it's gonna happen. Jesus, take the wheel. It's gonna happen. Right, okay. So I've seen and I've noticed, you know, a lot going on Instagram, and you know, just out there with my sisters. You know, we're sisters. I'm gonna call you my sisters, and this is what I'll tell my blood sister. I have 3 blood sisters, and this is how I talk to them. I'm the eldest of 6. I've got 2 brothers and I've got 3 sisters, and maybe one day I might bring some of them onto this channel, you know. But yes, in terms of being a lady, in terms of how you carry yourself as a lady, is what I really want to focus on today, especially for those of us who are you know, trying to get that brother to look at you and do the right thing. You know, there are several things that we just need to take note of. I haven't got any notes, I'm just talking from my head, divas. You know, I'm just talking from the heart. And one thing I've noticed a lot of exposing of the boobs and the bum and all that going on. And you know, I'm a believer of, if you got it, flaunt it by all means. You know, God gave it to you, but everything within reason. You know, you don't have to spill and put everything out there, because the truth of the matter is, a lot of us girls, when we're trying to get men, we will, you know, we want to flaunt what we've got and show it to them, so that they notice us. For example, if there's a room, if you're in a room full of women, you want to stand out if you're looking for that brother, especially if you've been trying for a long time to hook a brother and the brother's not looking, and it's like, what's going on? I can't get these brothers. And then, you know, some sisters, you know, they go to the extreme, you know, the cleavage is, you know, a bit too low, and you know, that skirt is just maybe just a little bit too tight, or you know, maybe a bit too short, you know. And what that's gonna get you, unfortunately, is a hit and run. Let's keep it real, sisters. What that does is it tells the brothers that, check out that girl. I want that girl. I want to sleep with her. I'm gonna have sex with her. She's gonna be a good lay. And they step up to you, because you know how guys are. Now, most of my friends are guys, so trust me, I know. I've always had guy friends, you know, my husband knows this, and you know, no biggie. My mother was always worried because my friends were boys, and you know, she was like, what's your problem? You know, aren't there any girls in your school? Why are you friends with boys? I mean, I have friends who are girls, it's just that most of my friends happen to be boys, and even till today. So I know. Yeah, and they talk to me like one of them, you know. So I know what guys are looking, you know. I know how they act and how they see us women, and I ask questions. And so you know, my point is, what you put out there is what you're going to get in return. Now, if you see a brother and you're looking for his attention, but all he's seeing is boobs and hips and bum and you know, the curves, and you know, then all he sees is a sex symbol. All he sees is somebody he's gonna hit and run. You know, so that's not how to do it. What you want to do is come across as classy, divas. You know, you want to wear, yes, you want to show your curves, but in modesty. You know, let them know what you're working with, but in modesty. So you can wear that. I like to show off my curves. You know, I feel like God has given me a nice figure, and I work hard to try and keep it, you know, like that. I don't, you know, so there's nothing wrong in dressing. I love to dress nice, trust me. I love fashion. I like to look good, you know. I like everything to be on fleek, you know. What I'm saying to you, my sisters, is that if you want to catch a husband, well, why am I saying quote? If you want to catch a husband, should I say catch? Maybe catch is not the word, because that makes it sound like you want to trap them. But basically what I'm saying is that if you want to get yourself a good man, you know, first and foremost, you want to earn their respect. How do you earn their respect? By, you know, the way you present yourself. When a man sees you, what is the first impression that he has? What you know, because they say first impressions last. Are you coming across as a bimbo, showing all your boobs and cleavage, and you're talking to him and he's not looking here, but he's looking down there, because that's all he sees, you know? Yes, it's important to look good, it's important to look beautiful. I mean, I'm an advocate for it. You must put effort into yourself, into the way you present yourself. However, at the same time, you do not want this to overshadow everything else, so that when a man is talking to you, all they're focused on is those curves and the boobs and the, you know, and they can't hold a proper conversation with you, because all they're thinking about is, how can I sleep with this person, you know? So the first thing you want to do is make a first impression, and don't sell yourself cheap. You are a lady and you need to carry yourself as such. You know, I always say this, you are the daughter of the Most High King. He created you in his own image. So some of you may have been in bad relationships or whatever, and that may becloud your judgment. You may feel that you're not pretty enough or whatever. That's for another day. We're going to deal with that on another in another topic. But I just feel the need to touch on it, because sometimes that does affect your confidence level, and it will make you act a certain way. The first thing you need to do is make that first impression, and let me tell you, it can be seen. People can see it. You know, if you're insecure, it shows. There are little telltale signs, maybe the way you carry yourself, the way you talk, you know, the way you look down each time. You can't give people eye contact. When you see a man, if a man comes to you, number one, the man, I believe, I'm old school. You know, I'm not saying that you cannot go to a man if you like a man. There's a way to do it, and we'll talk about this in another topic as well. There's a way, trust me, I know. There's a way to make yourself seen by the man, and trust me, he'll come after you. Trust me. I did this, yes. When I saw my husband years before he saw me, like a year before he saw me. And when I saw him, I knew that was going to be my husband. I made up my mind that that man is my husband. And I made him see me. He saw me. There was no way he was not going to see me. Like, he noticed me. And as soon as he noticed me, that was it. Like, later on, I found out that he told me that when he saw me, he just knew that I was going to be his wife. I mean, I saw my husband, and there was two of them, because my husband's an identical twin, and I knew which one I wanted. I was like, that's my husband. I am feeling this guy. That's going to be my husband. I was in Nigeria and he was here in the UK. I hadn't even come to the UK then, and I saw him in a video of my friends, my family friend's birthday party, and I was coming to London. I knew I was coming to London in a... Sorry, I got cut off. Yeah, I knew I would be coming to London in a couple of months, and I saw him and I knew that I like this guy, you know. This guy's gonna notice me. When I get to the UK, I will find this guy. I'm gonna get my cousin to show me this guy without her knowing that that's what she's doing, and this guy is gonna be my man. And I married that man, and we've been married for 23 years now. So there's a way of doing it, but we're gonna talk about that in a separate video, divas, because, you know, if I came across all, you know, then maybe he wouldn't have been attracted to me, because my husband doesn't like that. He likes women to look good, but he doesn't like you to look slutty. Like, he will say, you know, she looks good, but she looks a bit, you know, she's a bit desperate, you know. I found all this out, of course, when I got to meet him, but I knew how I was going to get that man without him knowing. So he chased me. I made him see me and he chased me. I don't know why I'm dwelling on this, because this is for another video, okay? So basically, what I wanted to focus on today is how we carry ourselves as women, the way we present ourselves to the men that we come in contact with. If there's a man that you like, or you're going to a place where there's potential, then, you know, yes, by all means, make yourself look really nice, you know, do your makeup, make it on fleek, your hair, your clothes, everything, you know, but do it in such a way that when a man sees you, he's going to respect you. He's not going to treat you like trash, because look at me. How are you going to step to me and treat me like trash? That's what should be in your head. A man should respect you. Like, if a man is calling you from across the street, and he's standing across the street and he's like, hey, you, come, and you go. You have belittled yourself, my sister. You have belittled yourself. Number one, you're not a dog. So any man that's calling his, are you bingo? No, you're a lady, and you need to carry yourself as such. And the man that's gonna marry you needs to know that you're a lady, you are a queen. and you need to be respected, and he needs to treat you as such. So how you carry yourself is how that man's gonna is how he's gonna see you. You need to make sure that first impressions last, and that the first impression that you give is a good one. So you need to present yourself nicely, dress nice, you know, make yourself look nice. You know, if you're going out on a date with a guy, don't wear flats. I have a reason for this. Don't wear flats, because heels, they kind of give you this poise and make you come across a bit more confident. Don't wear flats. You know, this is just little nuggets, because, you know, like I said, I'm gonna do a broader video on all these things, but today this is all I want to focus on. You know, just don't wear flats, and, you know, make yourself look very girly, but in a nice way. Not a sex object, but girly, like you look very feminine. You know, even if you're wearing trousers or something like that, you look like a lady. You're poised, you carry yourself as such. You don't talk too much. Don't talk too much. Like if a guy takes you out on a date, you know, let him be the one that does most of the talking, okay? And you know, you're just there saying, oh, okay. But when you do talk, make sure it's intelligent, okay? Let him see that you can actually hold a conversation. It's very important. You know, don't let him think that, oh, this one's a bimbo, she doesn't know anything, she can't talk. Okay, and don't lie. Don't give a false impression, because he's gonna see through that lie. You know, and if a guy really likes you, you don't want to give them a bad first impression. Okay, so that's even going to the date. That means you've already hooked the guy, you're going to a date. But the most important thing is that first impression, even getting the guy to look at you, the guy to want to even take it further with you. But in taking it further, he's thinking relationship wise, as opposed to let me hit that fine thing and bounce, you know. And what would determine that is how, because some guys will come across that way anyway, because some guys are just dogs like that. When they see a girl, that's all they think about. But when they see you and they know that she's not for that, they're gonna bounce on to the next thing that's for that. You're obviously not, you know. So you need to let them know from the beginning that nah bruh, no, that's not me. I am not that girl. I am a lady and I carry myself as such. You want to go for dinner? If I like you, absolutely. Why not? Get him to either pick you up from home if he drives, or, you know, you meet somewhere. But don't go to his house. That's desperate. I mean, come on. You're a lady. Let him treat you as such. In fact, really and truly, he should come and pick you at home. But if he doesn't drive, then I can understand that. Then maybe agree on a mutual place that's, you know, convenient for both of you to meet. You meet there. You know, if he says 4 o'clock, maybe get there at 4:10. You know, don't be there before him. Unless he's really running late. And if he comes really, really late, you better have a very good excuse, because that's disrespectful. Like, if I'm a lady and I'm waiting for you and I'm waiting, in fact, nah, blood, I ain't got time for that, you know, because that shows me the kind of guy you are. You're not a man of your words, you can't keep the time, you're not disciplined, and who wants that, you know? Because what if you end up marrying this guy eventually, you know, and this is a guy that, you know, he's not a stand-up guy, is he? He's wishy-washy, you know. But if he has a good excuse, then that's okay, because, you know, stuff happens, you know, there could be, I don't know, cancellations and stuff on the train, you know, stuff like that. But anywho, divas, I'm just giving you little nuggets today, and I would like to do a more extensive video on, you know, how to get a man without him knowing that that's what you're doing. He will be the one chasing you, but it's all in your game plan, yeah? So I'm going to do that, and also, I haven't got my list in front of me, but we're going to touch on several topics that's I feel will help you, my sisters, the ones that are single and searching, who want the advice. It's not for everybody. Some people already got it on lockdown, they know what they're doing, but then there are some people out there who are struggling, and they, you know, they need advice. Some of them don't even have family here or sisters. Some of them are new in the country, and you know, they're just struggling. So I'm your sister. I got you. I got you. If there are topics that you want me to cover, then please put it down below. Okay, I'm just going to say that before I forget. Put it down below. Excuse me. And you know, and I'll add it to my list of areas that I want to cover in future. But yeah, ladies, let's carry ourselves as ladies. You know, we're divas, we're queens, you know, we're daughters of the Most High King. You know, we don't want to come across as cheap to a guy. You know, a guy must, you know, he shouldn't be allowed to disrespect you by standing over there and he's calling you, hey, yeah, you come, or whistle and call you. Am I a dog? Am I Bingo? Do I look like Bingo? No. If you try that with me, I'll let you know that I saw you, and then I'll turn and keep walking. That's so disrespectful, you know. Or you can just completely ignore him because you're not Bingo. Yeah, even Bingo will not answer to that because that's not his name. You know. And this is old school, but I don't believe in going Dutch. Like, if you go for a meal with a guy on a first date and you're splitting. Why am I splitting? You're the one taking me out for a meal. Are you kidding me? If you're the one taking me out on a date, best believe I'm expecting you to pay. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Because if you as a man cannot pay for my meal, I mean, it's gentlemanly. It's to be expected, you know. And forget all this girl power thing, you know. This is not it. There's certain things that man is expected to do, right? And one of them is if you take a woman out on a date, then you pay. Shikena, it's up to you to pay. Why should I split it half and half? For what? No. This is, anyway, I trust my brothers now. I trust my brothers. No. All you young men out there thinking you're gonna go Dutch, no. I completely disagree. It is wrong. Call me old school, call me what you like. It says a lot about a man. It says a lot about a man. If you take a woman out to dinner and you're expecting her to split half, or you're actually expecting her to cover it, don't expect to see her again, no. Unless she's desperate. I'm sorry, divas, no. Don't come across as desperate. Like, that says something about the man. What kind of man is he? A man is supposed to provide for his family. That's not to say that you're gonna be that wife that just sits at home and not contribute. No, but it's always nice to see that your man has your back. He's looking out for you. You know, I mean, there's gonna be times when, there might be times when he's not even working and you're the only one working, and you've got to be there for your man. You've got to be able to stand up and be counted. You've got to be able to provide during that time. But this is the beginning. He needs to prove, he needs to show you what stuff he's made of. So if he's one of those brothers that's just gonna sit there and split the check or wants you to pay, and he's brought you to lunch, to dinner, you're not the one who brought him, he brought you. And he's expecting, why now? Why? Who does that? No, divas, no, we don't do that. So ladies, no. Just sit there and look pretty. Though, make sure you have money. Just make sure you have enough in case of incasity. Have you heard that word? Incasity, yes. In case of that. But make sure you have your own money just in case. But don't bring out your purse and start. Because number one, some men don't like that. They think, oh, she's trying to show off. Oh, she thinks she has money. Okay, pay now. But that says something about you as well. But you sit there looking pretty like a lady, you know, like you are. Not eating and crunching bono. We don't do that either. You know, just carry yourself like a lady is basically what I'm saying. When it's time to pay, let the man make the first move. Let him pay. If you feel that he's struggling and he can't pay, something's wrong, then and only then do you do something about it. But I personally wouldn't go on a second date with that person. Not that I'm still dating because I'm married now, but I personally wouldn't go on a second date with that person. Not because I'm materialistic, but simply because, number one, when you came to pick me, you knew you were taking me out for a meal. So what were you expecting? You were already planning for me to pay for my own meal that you brought me out to eat? For me, that says loser. How do you... Yeah, that's it. I see loser sign on your forehead. Because you need to be able to look after your woman. I'm old school. I don't care what you say. I'm old school. Judge me if you want. But this is the truth. This is the truth. All this women power, whatever. I'm all for it. But there are still some things that a man needs to do. It's his responsibility. Let them be men. Let the men be men. You be the queen and the lady that you're supposed to be. And let him be the king. Okay, divas? So yeah, that's just one of them, okay? Anyway, I just wanted to touch on this quickly because I see, you know, my young sisters out there, and you know, unfortunately some of them, they just act too desperate, and not because they're desperate, but because no one has told them. You know, some of them, they just don't know, and no one's told them, and they just do what they think is right, or what they've heard on social media or me, I don't know. They feel like they have to go Dutch. No, you do not. You're a lady. You act as such. Sit down there looking pretty. Let him pay. Because if he can't pay for your meal, trust me, he can't look after you. Yeah, because he's the one who initiated it. He's the one who wanted to take you out. It's not like the two of you. I mean, when you start dating and then, you know, maybe there are some days that you've got to pay, that's different. But this is your first date I'm talking about. A very first date with a guy. He should pay. Okay, divas? Alright, that's it. So, don't pay for a guy. So, dress appropriately. Don't let a guy treat you like trash, calling you from across the street, whistling. You are not bingo. When you go out for a meal with a guy, let him pay, especially for the first date. It's very important. It says something about him, and it says something about you. If a guy is taking you out, if he drives, let him come and pick you from home. It means he values you. If he doesn't drive, then you choose a mutually, you know, suitable station or place where the two of you meet. You have the upper hand. Use it to your advantage. Carry yourself like a lady. Don't talk too much. Dress nice. Okay? Don't leave everything hanging. Don't be oozing sex, sex, sex. Be oozing, I'm such a lady, I'm a queen, I'm a diva. How you doing? Okay, divas. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up at that today. This is just like a teaser, you know. My very first one, I spoke from the heart. I didn't plan a script or anything. I find that those things don't work for me. I just like to flow naturally as it comes to my mind. I say it, which gets me into trouble a lot of times, so pray for me. But yeah, that's it for today, my divas. If you like this, please comment, leave it in the comment box below. If there's some things that you disagree with, go ahead and leave it in the comment box below. If you feel that, you know, what I'm saying is wrong, that, you know, why should a man pay, a woman should pay, or they can go Dutch, let me hear your opinion, you know, and so on and so forth. If there's anything I've said that you've disagreed with or that you agree with, say it in the comment box below, okay? And until next time, my divas, stay fabulous, stay ladylike. I love you loads. I'll see you next time. Remember, Jesus loves you, and I, Grace Facequizite, I love you too. All right, my lovely. See you next time. Bye-bye. Bye.